987654321. Hello. This is Debo giving you an update on Ladder Simulator 2014 on my Witch Doctor. We're currently going to be hitting day 9 today. So basically about a week and 2 days of actual play. What do I consider a day? Is when I play a day and then I log off or whatever. That counts as a day. So for the most part, that to me is a day. When I actually, even if I only log on for like 3 or 4 hours and I log off, I consider that a day. Well, since we're going into day 9, so technically it's 8 hours right now. So, or not 8 hours. It's technically, we can't consider day 9 yet. So it's 8 days of this character. And on this character, she is at 53 hours, 36 minutes game time. This is from a fresh start. No gear, no carry, no help. It's all solo. So 53 hours divided by 8 days. That means we're doing about 6 hours, about 7 hours a day play on her every single day. About 7 hours. I'd like to put in more, but I don't know. I got other stuff I got to do in other characters. She's doing quite well for herself. From the last time I updated her, she got some pretty crazy drops. I was able to get some crafting done. I got the 2-piece canes. That gives me the 8% attack speed, so I'm pretty happy about that. I also got the 2-piece Ogdal Powers crafted. It was real easy to craft it since Blizzard made those big changes. And then also I have Mask of Jerome, which increases the pet damage, and I got lucky enough to get this wonderful trifecta Mage Fist with max out. I don't even know how I got that. That's pretty ridiculous now looking back at it. Perfect crit, perfect attack speed. Intelligence is pretty insane, so I was pretty happy about that. And then also I got myself a fleeting strap for increased attack speed and more survivability. I got the trifecta ring, I got the royal ring of grandeur, so, and I also got the trifecta Chalkman Talesman, and of course I got the rhino flailer. So what I've noticed at this time is just it's pretty much straightforward. The strategy I devised for it has worked out really good. The finish story mode as fast as you can. Finished story mode about level 36. Did bounties from 36 all the way to 70. Took all my keystone rift shard fragments. As soon as I hit 70, ran rifts until I had no more keystone rift stones or whatever. And then I took all the gear from that. Rerolled a couple items here and there because I did invest into the mystic first. And after I did all that, and I got pretty much a legendary in almost every slot, and I re-rolled it to be what I wanted to be, I said, okay, well, actually, I didn't even re-roll it. I just said to myself, okay, I got legendaries in most slots. I'm doing okay right now. And then what I did immediately after that, as soon as I got my Ogdals and my Cane pieces to drop for the set plans, I started going after those. Now, once I got my 2-piece Ogdals, I got my 2-piece Cane, and then I picked up a Royal Ring of Grandeur. The rest was history. Then I start progressing through things a lot quicker. I found a Grim Reaper helmet early on, and that helped out a tremendous amount to let me farm quick and efficiently. And then because I found a Rhino Flailer and I found the Grim Reaper, and that was phenomenal. I was clearing on T1 no problem. And then after that I found a Jerome, and it made my clear times even crazier. As soon as I found the Jerome, I went straight to T3. I can probably run T4, T5 right now. So things are progressing very well. I'm still rocking the Ukapin Serpent on the offhand for the survivability with the dogs. The next big item I'm looking for is I'm actually not going for a Tasker and Theo. The next thing I'm going for is an offhand. I'm going for my Zunimasa offhand, my Zunimasa shoes, and then my Zunimasa chest. And then I'll be running Zunimasa pieces with, I'll be running my Fetish Army skill instead of actually generating them. Or maybe I'll just use both. I still have to decide because we'll see. But the main thing is, after I get my Zuni pieces, what I'm going to go for is I'm going to go immediately for a Tall Man's Finger, so I can get the Fire Dog. And once I get the Tall Man's Finger with my 3-piece Zuni, I'm going to go immediately to T6, start farming T6 so I can get a lot of gold and a lot of experience so I can drive my Paragon levels up. I want to get my Paragon levels at least up to about 350, 400 before the end of the month, which gives me 15 days starting from today. And I'd also would like to get a lot of gold so I can re-roll all my gems to the max level gem. I'm actually looking at it right now. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Because then I'm only gearing up one set. It's going to be a Fire Fetish Zuni build with Tall Man's Finger. I'm going to min-max the hell out of it, and I'm going to try to get perfect rolls in every single item slot, and I'm not rolling any other secondary skills, or I'm not using any other builds or any other thing. I'm not going anything else but focusing all my attention in one build because I need to make this character as efficient as possible and that can just start farming on T6 and just shredding things apart. Get her gold, get her experience, get her, you know, more craftable mats, so I can just keep re-rolling, keep min-maxing, and keep her moving, and keep her getting up to the doing more and more damage. Like, I'm going to look for a Jerome that has like maybe 95% plus, you know, for that, with perfect crit on it, for the pet damage and stuff. I want to look to roll the perfect oddles. I want to look to roll the perfect, perfect, get a Tasker and Theo, get the perfect roll on that. That's the ultimate goal, because the more efficient I make her, the faster she kills, the more toughness she gains, the more better she'll be for tiered rifts, which means I'll rank up higher. So that's pretty much my plan is so far. We streamlined the leveling experience. We got through story mode quick. We did a bunch of bounties till 70. We did a lot of rift runs to get the preliminary gear. And then after that, we crafted some of the basic sets and got a roll ringer grandeur, because we were basically doing bounties all day, every day. And then every 10 bounties that we do 10 bounties. And then we do, I'm trying to think here, 10 rift runs. So 10 bounties, 10 rift runs, back to back. And we're going to repeat that process while increasing the difficulty to whatever we can withstand that keeps it at a fast pace, until we keep getting the items that we want, and eventually end up on T6, where we're just basically going to go crazy and just keep farming and farming and farming. I probably won't take that ruby out of my helm until I at least get the Paragon 350. And then hopefully by the end of the month, I can be about at Paragon 350, 400. I'll be pretty happy about that, have all my gear in place, and then go from there. You know, so somebody just asked me in stream, why do I make it on a new account? The reason I made it on a new account so people couldn't dismiss my testings, and that's why I'm testing this whole thing to see what's like the most efficient way to get from like 1 to 70, and then what's the best way to go about gear progression. So in order to do that, I made the character on the EU server, has no other characters on my account, only the Witch Doctor. There is, I start off with no levels, no money, no help. I've been recording every single hour by the hour of this character, just so people can always say, oh, damn, yeah, he did leveled it from level 1 to 70. He did not receive any help. He did not get any gold from anybody. He didn't get any gear from anybody. This character is 100% natural to simulate what ladder is going to do. Now, the one beneficial thing is when ladder does come out, if you actually have a bunch of friends and you guys are all playing Witch Doctors and you stick to this plan and you work together, if I can do all this in 53 hours, what do you think you can do with your friends? If you had 4 people in your party and you're all working toward the same goal, and you guys are swapping gear out and you're switching things, and one's going one build and one's going another, you can really do a lot and do well for yourself in ladder. So, I mean, somebody has to do it. No one else is doing it. No one else wants to crunch numbers. So I said, well, shit. You know, I got a lot of people who donate me a good amount of money a week, people who subscribe, people who watch ads, people who support me, and people who just give me words of encouragement. So as long as they keep doing that, I'm going to keep putting out content. So until the end of June, this will be the ladder season 1. Then I'll post all my findings about the whole ladder thing for 30 days and how many hours I clocked in. And I'll break down like what items and what DPS I had at what hour mark, so people can kind of start seeing how ladders might shape out, at least in the early game. And then in the second month of July, I'm going to in July, I'm going to do ladder season 2, where I start off with a fresh, but it's going to be on the Asia servers, and I'll start and I'll play that for 30 days. But when I play on the Asia server, I'm playing that real serious. I'm not going to take any breaks. I'm going to be like you. If I do take a break, I'm going to log out of the game, just so my time play doesn't get changed, and I'm going to play her consistently a lot. So after we go through ladder season 1, I'll do a write-up about that, simulator season 1, and then once I go through season 2 of ladder simulator 2014, all through the month of July, I'll do a whole write-up about that, and we'll talk about how my experiences on the Asia server went. And then in beginning of August, I'll be doing the console, all console for the whole month. The only time I'll hop on PC is just if somebody needs me to do a carry run or something. But on the console, I'm gonna play on I'm gonna play a hardcore Witch Doctor, and I'm gonna start on the 1st of August playing the original Diablo, get my character to level 60. And get it ready, and then on, I do believe the 19th, I'm going to be playing Reaper of Souls on the PlayStation 3, and I'll be streaming that for about a month. Now, the only thing that's going to change the schedule is if they release PTR 2.0. I don't imagine they're going to release PTR until September, so that's what I'm hoping for. But if they do release it early, then what's going to happen is that I'm going to have to default to playing the PTR, and things might get pushed back for the console and everything like I'm planning, because in all honesty, I want to play PTR. over everything else, because I mean that's going to be the whole thing we're going for. So that's pretty much the plan. Make sure you guys stay up to date with me, and I'll keep updating these videos about twice a week about her ladder progress. But if you want to see her on a daily on a daily basis, I mean, if you just check out the stream, or if you look at my guide on Reddit post and Diablo fans and Diablo forums, every day before I actually play her, I update her status every single day so you guys can see what's going on. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. I'll be back probably probably just about 2 hours from now. I gotta post a video for this, and I also actually have to post a video for my in-game guide for Jerome, and I will be posting the guide for that today, so check those out pretty soon. You guys know how Sunday works. Sundays are my days where I put up guides and informational tutorial videos so you guys can learn how to become better players, and then pretty much Monday through Saturday is just me playing the game. So I will see you guys a little bit later.